for joining us here for live second period action. And it'll be the NEBC and Yukon Trackers penalty kill that'll try to control the play and make sure that the Rockets can't get back on even terms. Rockets win the opening face-off draw. They go back to their own blue line. They come back to the neutral zone, and they slowly cross over the blue line. And they circle back and delay all the way back to the point. Point man puts it back to the top of the circle, and that's going to come cross ice into the shooting lane, and as Viennes is going to bounce into the corner. And here is now Kindred applying a little pressure to the puck carrier, and Lang tries to get in the shooting area. That one deflects high and over the net, and that one hit the netting or something in behind, and signaling outside possibly.
Yep, should be outside.
And so Tyler Turner and Duncan Ross is going to go back off. He's got a skate lace that's blown, I think, and Kyle Schwantz will come back on. Nathan Brownlee and Owen Florian will try to push this puck forward into the Rockets zone. Rockets are going to skate it to the blue line. They put it around the boards, and MacArthur can't slow it up enough, and the puck's going to be controlled from the hash marks brought out, and a good stick by Nathan Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee knocks the puck off the Rockets skate. Rockets player falls, and so now it's going to be a 5-on-3 for a minute 12. Looked like just a solid stick check on the puck, and the Rockets player went for a dive there, Troy.
That was unfortunate.
Looked like the Trackers were going to clear the puck, and instead they get penalized, and they'll be down a man for a minute 12 till it's back to 5-on-4. Kurt Lee wins the faceoff draw back to Viennes. Viennes along the boards trying to get that up towards the blue line, unable to clear it. They go back to the top of the circle, backside. It's going to sit for Menard now. Menard's going to get that off the glass and out, and that's just what they needed to do. Keep that puck out of the defensive zone, the NEBC and Yukon Trackers. It's the Rockets working out the backside. They're going to work wide on Kindred. Kindred's going to poke that puck and make it bounce on the player. It's going to roll to Viennes. Viennes tries to get along the boards. He can't get enough muscle behind it. It rolls to the point. They go over to the far side. Rockets control, looking down low, back towards the top of the circle, and they're looking backside play, and they're going to go back towards the top of the circle, middle of the ice, poke free, and that'll be Kindred who gets that down the length of the ice. Rockets goaltender's going to play it, and they're going to try to take advantage of the Trackers change. Comes to the top of the circle, and Schwantz is in the shooting lane, and Schwantz staying right there, and they're going to come back out, and they're back down low now. Kindred takes away the passing lane, back to the top of the circle, shot right into the middle of the oil derrick, and Tyler MacArthur makes a big save at 18:02, and 2 seconds left in the penalty to Nick Lowen. And so they'll line this face-off up to the right of the netminder, MacArthur. Kurt Lee will come back out and try to take the face-off draw and win it back. Face-off one, back to the point. Point shot doesn't come, and getting in the lane is Lee. Lee deflects that one out of play, and the penalized player Lowen comes out of the penalty box. And so it'll be 44 seconds until Nathan Brownlee can join the Trackers back at full strength. Nick Lowen now will stay out, and he'll take the face-off draw. Face-off's won by the Rockets. It comes back to the near point. They go back to the top of the circle. Florian's going to try to get in the way. That's going to go wide. It's going to come off the boards. Lowen bats that one away from the Rockets' D-man, who is pinching in, and D-man goes cross ice, and pucks move back towards the top of the circles. Rockets slowly wiggling their way out of their zone as Florian turns them back, and now Florian's going to skate right at the puck carrier, and that's going to be dumped in. That's up along the glass. MacArthur leaves it, and Viennes searches for a loose puck. Rockets along the boards, and that'll be Viennes who cuts off that lane behind the net, and that's put around the boards, and Kindred thinks about going towards it. 4 seconds left. Florian takes the body out. That one's played down the ice by Kindred, and the penalized player Brownlee of Nathan will come back out on the ice.
Of Nathan.
And here the Rockets are behind their own goal. Lee's going to go force the player behind the net, and Lang's going to try to come help out. That's onto the stick now with Kimmy. Kimmy will carry that one around the boards. He's looking out front. He puts it all the way down the ice. And so MacArthur will come up and step it up for Turner. That's going to come all the way out to Lang. Lang looking up ice. He's going to put it to an open wing. Kimmy with speed. Puck's going to go off the side of net. Kimmy has it. He goes around a couple of checks. He'll cycle it back down to Lee. He's got Lang out front. And Lee's going to put it back behind the goal. Lang takes it away. And Lang battles. He looks back to the point, back to Kimmy. Kimmy's shot. Blocked. I don't know that that one made it to the goaltender.
No,
Rockets get it to the blue line and out. And now Ross is going to have the puck poked away from him. Lang's going to come back. The back check. Saved by MacArthur. Cleared by Turner. And Kimmy's going to get at least 2 for head contact. Oh, just interference. So interference. As long as it's not a 5-minute interference call, Mr. Viens. And the crowd goes wild on both sides as to what a bad check it was and that it was just a dive. So it was a check nonetheless. And so depending on what side of the coin you're on, Troy, would really dictate what you would say about that one.
This is absolutely correct.
So the Rockets player will be attended to on the hash marks there. And so we'll have a little break in play. He gets back up to his feet. And they asked him what day it was, and he said it was Monday, and he said, "You're good to go." So they'll line it up to the right of MacArthur, and it's going to be the penalty kill again of the Trackers, who's been put to the test here at the beginning of the second period as they find themselves in a little bit of trouble, staying out of the sin bin. Bowen battles, puck's won by the Rockets. Rockets wait for a lane to form. They go cross ice. Florian's going to get this one and push it out. And they come back to the blue line. Florian misses with the check as the puck came behind him. That's going to be dumped in. Hits somebody and bounces to the middle. And that's put into the players' bench, unfortunately. And so that faceoff's going to come all the way into the Trackers zone.
Yep.
And did you see what number got hit?
I think it was number 14. Of theirs? Or you mean on the bench? Oh yeah, it was their captain.
Okay. So he's still being attended to right at this point. And so the puck's going to bounce through the linesman's skates. It comes back to the point. Trying to get a stick on it is Lee. And trying to get a stick on it is Ross. Puck's going to bounce behind the goal line. Turner will try to keep that puck board side. And that's going to be London trying to poke at it. Puck's going to bounce off London. It's in a scramble. It'll be the Rockets who control. Puck still board side. And Turner's going to poke it free. Turner will go chase it. He'll get out the near side. Lee will go battle for it. He'll maybe get that back one to Ross. Ross can't get it through the skates of the Rockets player. Rockets going to drive down the goal line. And that puck comes out to the far hash mark. Back to the point. Point shot. Makes it off the pads of MacArthur and off to the corner. And now it's still in the corner. Lee's going to go try to get it back. Rockets control top of the circle. Back to the point. Back to the top of the circle. Shot. That one's off the equipment of Turner. And back to the point. Slap shot into the glove of MacArthur. And if you can look it all the way into his glove like that, Troy, you might as well have just picked it up and put it there.
Yes, indeed.
And so 14:51 left in the second period. 48 seconds left in the infraction to Kimmy. Trackers trying their best to keep this a 1-goal game. Puck's going to bounce towards MacArthur. It'll be Florian who comes down to help it out. And he's going to push that one through the middle. He has his pocket picked once. And now here comes Lowen with speed. And he can't get to it quite quick enough. Rockets now will turn it back the other way, working in on Schwantz. And they're going to drive down below the goal and trying to poke that puck free, or the Tracker sticks. And that'll be Nick Lowen trying to run him out of real estate. And around the world he goes. Where he stops, nobody knows. All the way to the point. Point shot comes. That deflects. It's into the skates of Schwantz. He turns it into the corner. And that's Kindrat battling for it with the Rockets player. Rocket player comes out with it 9 seconds. And that one squeaks through the wickets of Tyler MacArthur. And so that's a power play goal for the Okanagan-Central Rockets, as they were almost successful at shutting them down again, but that one had eyes and squeaks through.
Just barely.
So that'll bring the faceoff all the way back to center ice, and now we have an even game at 14:09 of the second period. Nathan Brownlee has the puck. He's going to softly dump that in on the Rockets defenseman. That one's batted out of the air partially by Brownlee. It's pushed back in on Vienne's side. Viennes now plays it around the boards. It's going to wrap up to Justin Brownlee. He's going to have pressure on him. He pushes the puck back to Turner, and Justin Brownlee gets it up to Nathan. Nathan now carrying it through the neutral zone, gives it to Trace London. London flip, he goes down, he'll get back up.
That's not tripping?
Apparently not. Puck's down below the goal line, and it's Central is going to put it to the blue line and kept in by Justin Brownlee for a moment. And it's the Rockets that put it between the D-man, Viennes and Turner, and as it crosses the goal line, we get a stoppage of play. And so the Okanagan-Central crowd goes wild as their team scores a goal on the power play. And now the Trackers just need an answer.
Yes, they do. Maybe they're just excited because that's their first goal in 2 games that they scored on MacArthur.
Driving through the net with the puck is Lowett, or is to Hebert.
Oh, nice try.
Brown, puck off Hebert. Hebert has the puck, and Brown will go collect the stick. Hebert with the shot, just off the toe of the left pad. Trap shot from Schwantz. Schwantz gets it again. Schwantz puts it back towards goal. Rebound.
Oh!
And the Okanagan-Central goaltender puts it from the back of the 4x6. And the Rockets come back the other way, and it's going to be the Trackers going back on the penalty kill. Brown goes to mix it up in the corner, and Trackers could be looking at an extra 2 here, Troy. And don't need to put the Rockets back on the power play as they just scored. So 4 minutes is what he gets. 2 for cross-checking and 2 for roughing. And so they're going to line it up to the left of the goaltender. So a little bit of undisciplined play by Connor Brown, getting amped up with all the adrenaline, trying to get his teammates going.
Yeah.
Faceoff's caught up in the skates of the centerman, is played back to the blue line. Slap shot. That one's going to deflect off the back wall, and Ross will get that one out. And now Owen Florent will apply some pressure. Florent will take the body, and the puck rolls into the corner. He'll cycle out, and Lowen will cycle in. And coming up the middle of the ice, that's going to go to the far side. Tyler Turner reaches for it, and it's the Rockets now who have control of the puck. Turner loses his stick, he'll need that. And that puck's going to bounce below the goal line. Ross gets it along the boards. Menard quickly to the puck, controlled by the Rockets. Captain puts it to the top of the circle, and that's a blocker saved by MacArthur as the Rockets are trying to get to the net. And so it looks like the captain, number 12 for the Rockets, is back on the ice after taking a check from Kimmy. So 12:07 left in the second period, 3:15 left in the penalty to Brown. Get a stick in, the puck's going to be pushed down below the goal line, and the Rockets control in the corner, back into the corner, and Kindrat's searching for it. He gets a loose puck, and he'll put that down the length of the ice. And now Lang's going to pressure the goaltender into playing the puck. And it's into the corner. Lang comes to it, and Lang's going to move away from the puck. He has it on the boards. He's going to try to pull it back down low, pulls it towards the middle of the ice, and loses the handle. And now here come the Rocks back the other way to the top of the blue line. They're going to settle down and delay, and it's put back down to the top of the circle. It's Viennes with the puck. He's going to get that onto the glass, and that will not quite make it out. Lowen battles for it, and it'll be the Rockets who still control. They put it towards the net, and now the loose puck far side. Lang's going to reach for it. He gets that to the blue line and out. And now the Rockets come back in. They're delayed offside, and that'll be put down the length of the ice by Kindrat. So the Trackers are going to have to be quick to make their change, and Kindrat will get off the ice as two defensemen went. I don't know that he was necessarily coming. And working in on Schwantz, they're going to drive low, and puck's going to go around the world again, and puck rolls on the player. Trackers let him regain possession of it. He's going to drive down low, backside, and they don't connect. Rockets looking dangerous on the power play. Trackers need to get it out. Blocked by Schwantz, cleared by London, and now Florian will go for a bit of a skate. Florian misses the puck carrier, and the puck carrier comes out from the near side. He makes the pass cross ice. He'll dump that in. MacArthur will get to it and stop it up. He'll wrap that around the boards, and Menard will get that one down the rest of the way. Timmy now going to apply a little bit of pressure, and he gets the puck behind the goal, and he gets taken into the boards. He'll have to get back to his feet and back into the play. Puck's moved up to the red line. Menard and Kindrat come to it. MacArthur's going to try to wrap that one around. He's intercepted this time. Menard quickly onto the puck. He's pushing the Rockets player up. He loses his stick. Menard looking for the loose one. He's able to get to it and put that down the length of the ice. 9:44 left in the period and 48 seconds left in the power play. That one goes off the glove possibly of Kindrat and into the scorekeeper's box. And he was on that side of the blue line, so that's where the puck should stay. That's Lee to take the face-off draw. Rockets pull it of the official skates. That's MacArthur out behind the net. He's going to play that one off the equipment of Lee. And now up to the puck will be Lee and Lang. Lee makes his way out of the zone. He's going to softly dump that in. 28 seconds left in the power play for the Rockets. Puck's in the skates of the players in the corner. Rockets will fish it out and come out. And Lang's going to force the player board side. And Kindrat will have a chance. And the puck's going to come to Brownlee. Brownlee can't get it. It's off the skates of Viens. Brownlee can't clear. Puck comes back towards the net. It's going to bounce. Loose puck. That one's going to go off somebody to the near corner. And Brownlee will body the player off the puck. And we're back to even strength. Brown's back on the ice. And it looks like there's a man fallen. He's trying to get up. And Nathan Brownlee's going to put that around the boards. And they won't get there to keep it in. And so following up on the puck will be Kindrat. Over the blue line, Kindrat comes. Kindrat looks up in the net. Hits the glass in behind the goaltender. It creams out. And everybody knows that's the sound that every goalie loves to hear. Rockets collected behind their own goal. And now it's put back up to the blue line. Chase London with the minute with it. He'll dump that back down low to Nathan Brownlee. And so it's been a while since the Trackers been betting on 5-on-5 hockey, and Nathan Brownlee trying to get some zone time now. Nathan and Justin battle behind the net, and puck's going to be wrapped right back around the boards, and the Rockets will shoot that one down. It's going to be on goal. MacArthur looking to maybe stretch the ice out. Ross will. That'll be chipped in, and here comes the forecheck of London and Hebert. London takes the body. Hebert comes to try to take the puck. He rolls through a couple of Rockets' bodies, and he's got it on his stick now. He's trying to get it out front. London will go over to help. 7:38 left in the period. London plays that back down low. It hits the official, and so Hebert goes back and battles. Puck's going to bounce, and there's Justin Brownlee to the puck. He'll press it along the board. And so the fans want a penalty, but they're not going to get it. Logan Kimmy with the puck. He dangles with it. And he still battles for possession. He's going to bounce to the middle of the ice. Hebert will play it back to Schwantz. Schwantz will bring it back to Ross. Ross plays it up to Brownlee. Brownlee has it in. He's going to dump it in softly, and here will come Kimmy. Kimmy takes the Rockets player out. Puck sits in the corner, and the Rockets will put this one down the length of the sheet, and as it crosses the goal line, the whistle goes, and so with 6:57 left in the second period, it is still 1-1, people at home.
For who?
1-1 for the team in white and black.
Oh, okay.
So Nick Bowen will take the face-off draw for your NEBC and Yukon track. Face-off one. Turner looks in. He's going to play that softly off of Florian. Lowen will put it into the corner. Puck's going to come back to Lowen. It bounces over Lowen's stick, and that's going to be played back down to Florian. And that one's into the Rockets players' equipment. And Florian takes the Rockets player out into the boards again. And now it's Viens with the puck. Top of the circle, he's going to lose the handle. And that'll be played by Menard. It's going to be chipped and batted down by the Rockets player. And MacArthur will get to it and stop it up. He's going to play that one just out of the reach of the Rocket stick. Menard chips it over to Lowen, back over to Menard. Menard with speed. He's going to tries to get it over to Florian. Florian now trying to keep that puck in. He's successful back to Menard. Menard trying to get it to Lowen. Lowen reaches. And the puck's back towards the boards. Menard gets it back to Kindrat with the shot. That one's going to bounce off the boards, come out front, but the Rockets defenseman's able to clear. And so here come the Rockets. They avoid the check and get the puck to the neutral zone. They chip it on to Ross. Ross has the puck now. He's got some people in the middle.
It's off their stick.
And it's off the stick, and so here comes Lee to the puck. Lee twists the puck into the corner, and that's Kimmy battling for it. He still has it on his stick. Lang's going to try to get over there and keep it in. It's in the skates of Kimmy.
There we go.
Lang gets taken out, and this is going to be a Trackers power play. Slap shot of Ross is blocked. And we have ourselves a Trackers power play. They'll line it up to the left of the goaltender. And Trackers would just like to even out the special teams here, Mr. Viens.
They certainly would.
Kurt Lee take the face-off draw. Kurt Lee looking in. Puck's won by the Rockets. Lee's going to get it back into the skates.
Oh.
He's going to get it over to Menard after a third attempt. And slow roller comes out. Turner gives it away. Here come the Rockets. Turner's going to reach. Poke check by MacArthur. And on a third attempt, it's the Rockets who get a shorthanded goal. I think that one just slid underneath MacArthur as he did the poke check. He tried to get on his side to block the bottom of the net. And so now the Trackers will be forced to try to get it back.
Oops.
Just a little too nonchalant after they gain possession of it in the offensive zone. And the Rockets get the puck into the Trackers 4x6. Connor Kindrat, he's going to put it off a Rocket stick. It's going to bounce to Turner. Turner will move that puck up to Kindrat. Kindrat now off the skates of the Rockets player, and the Trackers will have to regroup and just take some deep breaths and try to gather themselves and get back to even terms. Out from the back of the net, puck's played to Kimmy. Kimmy loses the handle, and here come the Rockets again back into the Tracker zone. Tyler Turner takes the body of the Rockets out, and Kimmy will have another chance to make his way up ice. And Rockets gather possession of it again. And so, I would say they're going to have to start passing the puck up ice to get away from the black jerseys.
Maybe pass it with authority.
Backhand softly through the skates of Menard. And so, Turner will leave it there, MacArthur will leave it there to Ross. Ross now is going to play it up to Lee. Lee's going to drag it to the middle, give it to Menard. Bernard, Lang, and Lee in 3-on-2. Lang's going to play it back to Menard. Menard cycles up. Menard looks back at Kindrat. Kindrat looks to the net. Over to Turner's shot. Rebound. Boy, that's Ross shot. Puck sits there for a minute. They just need to get some white jerseys to those loose pucks, boy.
Yes, they do. They're sitting back on their heels.
3:54 left in the period. 23 seconds left in the power play for the Trackers.
Down by one now, 2-1.
Nathan Brownlee takes the faceoff draw. Puck's going to go forward. And the puck is kept in by Justin Brownlee up to Kindrat. Kindrat at the blue line. He's going to give it back. Slap shot. Blocker save. Down to the back of the net. And that's the power play marker. Who was the goal scorer on that one?
That was Nathan Brownlee. Number 11.
Nathan Brownlee gets the biscuit off the rebound, off the shot from his brother. So that'll be Kindrat to Justin Brownlee to Nathan Brownlee to the back of the 4x6. And we're all knotted up at twos here at the Capital News Center at Midget Tier 1 Hockey Championships in Kelowna, British Columbia. Puck's going to be pressed forward by London, and now this is going to be Brownlee. He's seeking for the puck. Puck's going to come on Schwantz. Schwantz pulls it towards the middle off the boards to London. London tries to get it to Brownlee. Shot on nets off the glove of MacArthur, and it rolls back out front. MacArthur's tied up in Turner, and he's able to get free. Here comes Nathan Brownlee. He'll try to push the puck up. He gets that over to Justin Brownlee. Justin Brownlee has the puck taken away and put back down low. And now that's the Rockets behind their own goal. And coming over to the puck is Schwantz. He helps out Turner. Turner battles for it, but the Rockets take it out. And the Rockets player slaps the beaver tail, but he doesn't get the puck. So pucks along the boards. Turner and Brownlee looking like they'd be content with the face-off. Puck over to, oh, here comes a breakaway for Justin Brownlee. Justin Brownlee and Chase London. Justin Brownlee. Oh, it just goes through. He tries to play it back out front. And London will get on the back check, and that'll be sauced in just at the red line. And Turner will leave it for Viens. And Viens, being the nice person he is, waits for the Rockets to get back on the ice. And now he makes his way up ice to Florient. Florient gets it to Menard. Menard over to Lowen. Puck bounces on Lowen. He'll dump that into the corner. And Menard can't pick it up off the boards. The Rockets do. Florient's going to force them back the same way it came from. Rockets reverse the flow. And oh, it's almost picked off by Menard. And now Lowen forces that puck at the blue line. And Menard can't get to it. Here comes Florient. Menard will get a return pass from the Rockets. He dumps that in. Rockets player plays it down, and it's the Rockets team moving it up through the middle of the ice. They dump the puck away from MacArthur, and that's Kindrat puts it up the boards to Florient. Florient moves it towards the middle of the ice. Rockets player leaves the puck. He wanted an icing call, and so Menard will come in on the forecheck. He bounces into the Rockets defender. Menard goes down, and the puck's up behind him, and the Rockets player falls on his head and neck. And so the Rockets are going to get it on the stick of Kimmy. Kimmy pulls it to the middle. Kimmy shoots. Oh, it almost sits there for Menard to get to. And that'll be Viens who comes back to the puck now. He goes cross ice over to the captain. Kindrat comes up ice. Lang tips that one. And they're going to say he didn't get a piece of it. I thought he did. But anyways, minute 22 left in the period. 2-2 is the score. And they'll line it up to the left of MacArthur. So Kurt Lee will take the face-off draw against the Kelowna Rockets centerman. Lang's going to try to play that puck board side. He doesn't get there. Shot comes, and that deflects off the skates of Ross. Turner now will get it up the boards. Lang's going to try to lift a stick. He gets it out to Lee. Lee's going to play it along the boards. Kimmy can't find it. And the Rockets now control at the top of their own circles. Rockets move it. They're going to flip that up ice. That one's going to hit the stick of Ross. Ross is going to have to be careful. And he drags it away from pressure. He gives it away at the top of the circle. Rockets collect. Shot comes. Blocker save. And MacArthur looking for a loose puck. Good thing it was nice and solid to the post, Mr. Viens. So we're into the last minute of play. 51.6 seconds left. And both teams looks like they'll change all their personnel up. It'll be Nathan Brownlee out to take the face-off draw for the Trackers. And it's in behind Brownlee as the Rockets centerman tries to go around him. Brownlee pulls it back into the corner. He goes cross ice over to Kindrat. Kindrat's going to flip that up through the middle. It's intercepted by the Rockets defender, and that's London who runs into him. Rockets down in their own zone. Here comes the forward check of London. Puck comes to the neutral zone. It's off the stick of Justin Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee collects it. He takes the check as he dumps it in. 28.3 seconds left. London with the check behind the goal. Viens steps up on the Sexsmith pitch. Centering pass in front into the blue ice. But no Tracker jerseys there to knock it in. Puck's up along the glass. Kindrad will put it back into the neutral zone. Brownlee flips that one up and it goes out of play as he was being pressured. Faceoff should be just outside the blue line of the Trackers with 13.2 seconds left. And 2-2 is your score, folks.
Oh, she's intense.
And so that'll be Nick Lowino with Menard and Florian. Faceoff's going to sit at the blue line. Lowen will pull it forward. That'll be dumped in. MacArthur will get out of his net to play the puck. He wraps it around the boards. Menard gets it. He's going to sauce that over the head of the defender. And 1 second left, and the horn will go before icing can be called. And so after 40 minutes, we have solved nothing, Mr. Viens.
1 period.
So 2-2 is the score. Rockets score 2 in that period. And it's the Trackers who get a power play marker to even it up later on into the frame. And so come join us here in what looks to be 12 or 13 minutes after they do a double Zamboni flood at the Capitol News Center here from Midget Tier 1 Championships